The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Injury. Usually you think about maybe pulling your hamstring while out on the track, but could your favorite sexual position put you at risk for injury? Yeah. Yes, the new study agrees with you. Yes, it can. They studied 90 men to see which positions made them the most prone to penile fractures. But get this, the most dangerous one of all, and these words are straight from the study, was doggy style, which accounted for 41% of injuries. In this study, the second worst offender, missionary. And here to help us out with this topic is urologist Dr. Spitz. I am surprised. I am shocked. I really am. I'm not kidding. We've been telling people all along that the really dangerous position for men is a woman on top, and now you're telling me it's not so.
I was surprised myself because I thought it was going to be rodeo. Which is, you know, at the right time you call out the wrong name and see how long you can hold on. But it didn't make the list. So at any rate.
Dr. Spitz, you are good at what you do. That's all I can say.
In fairness, this was a study of 90 men. If this was a study of 90,000 men, maybe it's a little bit.
Well, these were the 90 men who had penis fractures. Right. You know, when you break a bone, it cracks or it splinters or it fractures. This is a blowout. There's no bone in the penis, but the penis is comprised of these two chambers side by side, kind of like balloons or tires, if you will, that fill up with blood. And at first they expand, but then they stop expanding. They just get firmer and firmer, like when you pump up a tire. And a fracture is the tire blowing out, literally blowing out, and all that blood comes gushing out, but the skin is flexible, so it doesn't rip. Skin's still there, chambers burst open, and all that blood rushes out and swells up. And you might think I'm exaggerating, but it gets big like this.
If this has happened in these positions where the men are in control, what can we learn from this? Because you don't want this to happen. Do we have any idea? Was there any thread in these stories where, okay, these guys were they drunk? Were they, I mean...
You're not going to break your penis if it's not really, really rigid. So typically this is happening in your younger, healthier guys. Average age is about 37.
What can a guy and a woman do, because it's a team effort, takes two to tango, to prevent this from happening?
Okay, so I think there's two really important points. The first is if it does happen, because, you know, these things are rare, so who knows if you can really prevent it. But if it does happen, it's embarrassing, but you've got to go straight to the emergency room. This is a medical emergency. Not only does the penis rupture, but in about 20% of cases, the urethra gets severed. And this is a very serious injury.
This is, as I say in emergency medicine, most injuries are preventable. This is preventable. Is it just, is it maybe just, but is it just at
but
times,
I would say
it's rare, but be aware.
Trying to take the path of least resistance. That's the best I could tell you.
Medically speaking, that is very sound advice. Dr. Spitz, always a pleasure.